week, reaching triple digits in yards with a collection of touchdowns. It's the Lions and the Ravens on Thursday.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
With no hesitation there, not only do they throw it on their first play, Charles, they throw it into double coverage and complete it.
They might as well have gone to a podium and just announced, we're not going to be challenged or bullied in this game. We're taking a fight to you, just like they did right there on the first rep.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Room here to run. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now Cook hit and he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. They find some open field here. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays, and the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Off play action. Fields
going up top. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Play action. It's Fields. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're a touchdown.
They go jet sweep here with Williams. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Jonah Jackson, former third-round pick, the guilty party. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. The numbers for him from a week ago, 14 carries, 101 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's got it to Williams. And he's going to be knocked down just outside the 10.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring them down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Kyle Pitts, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
3 weeks, 3 touchdowns. It's obvious they've looked his way early and often in the red zone this year, and that's usually a pretty good place to find a tight end in the NFL.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into the hands of Darden. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. So the false start will back them up 5.
False start, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Check right.
Now back to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there. And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Coach, easy.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So that last penalty making this third down much more manageable. Third down, 4 yards to go. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be caught by Darden. And he will have a Ravens first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
Check right. Yellow. Line. Smith red.
Back to throw again. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he will be brought down, but a first and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Okay, ready? Black walk. Check pitch. Quick, Taylor.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Steps, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it.
Here we go.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still third and goal that they face now. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tucker's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And he returns this to the 22. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he'll be out right at the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. On play action, Fields. Trucks over him. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields.
going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Fields. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Fields. He's got this complete to Williams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Fields now to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. 4 seconds, all that remain here this 1st half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the 1st half of play. So we've reached, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the 2nd half is underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here are the Lions to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. David Ajabo running in to take him down.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Off play action. Fields On the move to his left. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And got his man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions, they're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with his second touchdown of the night. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Santos with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
2nd and 4. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Final minute now, the third quarter. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They run the counter with Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Oh, what a move. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Oh, they're going to run a little hot pass here.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Well, this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Another shot now for this Lions offense. Their lead back down to one score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And you get a look at the final readout on air distance, according to Next Gen Stats. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw is Fields. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in. Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
On 2nd down, Cook shifts past him at the 45. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now back to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the yard line.
Okay,
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw again. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Jalen Darden, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Important extra point up and through as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So out now come the Lions. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
This one into the hands of Pitts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Fields. He's going to let it go again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
All eyes on Fields. Rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Fields. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So the Ravens now down on the scoreboard. 1:17 remains. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw. He'll get this one complete to Darden. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He's going to get this one down to Cook.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles.